Greetings nerds, in this video I'm going to draw myself as the Mr. Men Show or Mr. Men and Little Miss cartoon style. This one's going to be quite interesting. It's also going to be quite simple. And it's been a little while since I last did a draw myself as a cartoon style thing. I think this one's not going to be that bad. It's going to be all nice and simple. Nothing really challenging. I'm going to take a break from the challenging stuff for a little bit, and then I'm going to come back to it the next time I do this. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and start drawing. The Mr. Men Show, or it's also called Mr. Men or Mr. Men Little Miss. It's a British-American TV show that, it's an animated series that used to be, well, it's based on this kid's book made by this British author named Roger Hargreaves, R.I.P. to this guy, and I really love this show. I used to love this show. I first, heard of it, I think, when I was in second grade, so the years 2007 and late 2007 and early 2008, that's when I first heard about this show, the Mr. Men Show. And this show used to be aired on Cartoon Network of the US, but in the UK, it's aired on Channel 5, which is a pretty lame channel name. Yeah, it involves these, a bunch of millions of characters, well, not actually millions, not exactly millions, but several characters with special personalities. Characters like Mr. Happy, Mr. Tickle, Mr. Grumpy, Little Miss Sunshine. There's just so many characters that to enjoy, and that's what I love about this show. And it's also a sketch comedy. And these characters would create a bunch of adventures, and they would do things that we would normally do in real life, and there's all a bunch of fantasy in this show. Everything about this show is just wonderful, and it's a pretty good show, trust me. Seems like a lot of people really enjoy it. There's some older versions of the show. We got the one from the 70s and the one from the 90s. One of the older shows is it's not an American animated show. It's a British French animated show. Yeah, I really love this show. I used to watch the crap out of this show, the Mr. Men Show, when I was a kid. Maybe the ages 8 or 9, or both, back in 2008 all the way to early 2010. Those were good times, man. I really want to go back to the 2000s, the late 2000s, and the early 2010s. Those were my fun times of my life. And all of us, let's be honest here, all of us needs a time machine now. I think my favorite characters of the Mr. Men Show, this is quite tough. I'm not gonna lie to you nerds, this is quite tough here. There's so many good ones, there's so many good characters, there's some repetitive ones. I guess Mr. Happy, he's one of them. Little Miss Sunshine, because I love her freckles. Mr. Quiet for sure, because I'm mostly a quiet person. And I'm mostly introverted. I do love staying indoors a lot. I love spending time alone for the most part. And I love, doing things by myself, like playing video games by myself. I'm not really into online gaming. And yeah, I guess I'm also gonna throw in Mr. Messy, because my room gets messy a lot. And it's quite normal to have a messy room. I know I'm not the only person in the world to have such a crap, messy freaking room. I also got one of the messiest closets in the world. Okay, nerds, I just got through finishing the drawing of myself as the Mr. Men Show cartoon style, or Mr. Men and Little Miss cartoon style. My short hair, of course. I'm holding a piece of paper in my left hand, and I'm holding an ink pen in my right hand. I don't know what the heck this is. Maybe it's a pair of shorts that I'm wearing. I'm showing a little bit of my tongue. My mouth is open. I wasn't gonna draw some teeth because I thought I would look weird with teeth. Got my glasses. Originally I was gonna draw some shoes, but I didn't feel like drawing some shoes. Instead I got my bare feet. This drawing wasn't really that bad to work on. The only thing that was a pain was colored pencils. But the markers are a complete life hack. I guess you could call me Mr. Art or Mr. Nerdy. So that is going to be the end of this video. Stay tuned for more content, and I hope this video was quite enjoyable to watch. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your time. Feel free to subscribe to this channel. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I love to connect with you nerds. And also, feel free to follow my Facebook page. So, I will catch each and every one of you nerds later.